Good morning. It is Monday, May 11th, and hopefully, those of you who do end up watching this will be able to take a deep breath. It every Monday when I make it to my mat, it's a little bit different doing it live on the YouTube channel, and knowing that some of you are watching this right now and some of you are watching this as a recording, but I'm here right now in this space and I don't have your happy little faces to look at. And I know that things are changing in this world, and soon again we'll be able to be back in a studio. But for now, this weird melancholy idea of getting comfortable with where we're at and what we're doing. And to be honest, really take a deeper look at that, that's what this practice is about. Learning to be comfortable with where we're at. Learning to be comfortable with the fact that some things aren't perfect. Like our yoga stances might not be perfect. Our breath might not be perfect. Our day might not be perfect. Our week may not be starting the way we wanted it to. But if we just can find that time, even if you're not doing this now at Monday, May 11th at 10:30 a.m., even if it's 11:30 at night on Tuesday, or next Wednesday when you finally find this link, it's okay. It's okay to do things on our own time. And what's really awesome is that I'm coming to learn that it's okay if we don't do things perfectly. And that may seem like the simplest concept, but as a self-proclaimed perfectionist and someone with super OCD, I couldn't even stop doing dishes on Mother's Day when people kept asking me, it's your day, don't do a dish. But it's an automatic thing for me, just like it's automatic for me to sometimes feel triggered by things that I don't understand. And that is what makes this particular method so important to me. So I welcome you. I welcome space right now to this time frame whenever you're doing this. And I'm so grateful for just this and the fact that I get to share it with you right now, today, at whatever time you are watching this. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenah. And it was a long 20-year journey for me to become a yoga teacher, but I made it on vacation, and I am feeling so blessed, especially being that yesterday was Mother's Day, just to know that I tried to share some Mother's Day happiness with some moms that are important to me, and Joyce is one of those. Joyce is the founder of Trauma Recovery Yoga Method, and I will be forever grateful to her. And I'm kind of tearing up right now, sorry. But here we go. It's Monday. I hope you have found your mat. Whatever daytime you're doing this, just find a space to practice. I am here to guide you through the Trauma Recovery Yoga Method, and I found this method to be very helpful to me, to help me not feel like everything has to be perfect. And I'm hoping to share a little bit of that with you today. So there are some major differences between the Trauma Recovery Yoga Method and what you may have seen in a studio, what you may have practiced in a studio. Right now, I will tell you that this room is as bright as I could make it, because I need that, and that's a part of this method. There is no music in the background. What you're going to be hearing a lot of in these next minutes that we're spending together is my voice, and that is called micro-cueing. It is a scientifically helpful thing post-trauma, because we have a lot of chatter in our minds. And I say we because I have been diagnosed with PTSD. And since scientifically speaking, when our mind is left to wander in silence, it often finds those deep, dark, scary corners of the room. And so by micro-cueing and the fact that I just don't, and I'm just going to keep talking and keep guiding, hopefully as you're sitting on your yoga mat and you go through this time, you will find the method to be good for your body and good for your spirit and for your soul. This is your yoga practice. This is your mat that you're sitting on right now, or whatever piece of ground you found yourself. And I want you to all about choice right now. It is important for you to know that choice is key. Your yoga, your body, your mat, your way. And yoga is medicine. There is no judgment here. So give yourself permission to do what you want on your mat, your yoga, your way, your rules. Now, I am going to speak a lot more science than Sanskrit, which some people may be used to a class, but I honestly speak sarcasm way better than Sanskrit anyway. And so if you decide, I want you to know this is the most important piece of what we're doing right now. If you decide to just sit and watch me do these poses and you're just breathing, guess what? I'm super proud of you because you are doing yoga. Yoga is breath, and breath is presence. And if you're present here right now in this space during this time and you are breathing, you're practicing yoga. So way to go. Now, we are going to start with self-regulation, and there's some key parts to this. The first is orientation. I want you to take a moment just to connect with your surroundings, find your space that you're in. Notice four corners of the room. Notice four textures. For me, I've got a carpet, I've got a mat, there are something in here. Just take a moment to orientate yourself to where you are. Go ahead and start looking down at your hands and feet. I want you to find your sit bones and get connected to the earth. We're going to do what is called grounding. This is the second piece. So orientation, now we're going to do our grounding. There's no right or wrong to this. Just tune into your body. It's as simple as noticing your sit bones or your feet, whatever is making contact with the earth. Now, go ahead and put your legs all the way out if that's comfortable for you. Cross-legged position if that's more comfortable for you. You do it your way. Place your hands palms down, legs or your knees, and feel the ground supporting you and holding you. Separate your fingers slightly so that your hands feel gentle. I want you to know that you can just allow your chin towards your chest and let your eyes be soft, either closed or gazing down at your feet. So we've done our orientation, we've done our grounding. Part 3, centering. We're going to notice the weight and the heat of our body press the earth. We're going to notice the center of our body. As we practice this centering, we're going to begin to notice the support from our mats holding us up. Notice your own gentle hands resting on your legs. There is no need to point a finger or make a fist. All is well. I am safe. Notice the way your shoulders begin to drop toward the ground, and gravity is just beginning to coax towards the chest. Closing your eyes now is going to signal to your body, I am safe. There is no reason to look about. Notice how your breath begins to soften. Engage your pelvic floor like you're trying to suppress urine and press your navel towards your spine. Creating heat and stoking a fire in the gut as you start to breathe in and out. Notice a few of those breaths that you're making. Breath is presence. Noticing your breath is the quickest way to calm the mind and the quickest way to relieve. Notice as you're breathing in and out, there's no reason to pant. You don't even need to have your mouth open. You can just be breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Allow your breath to flow in. Allow your breath to just playfully dance and clear away any stagnant energy that's in your mind. So inflate your body like a balloon and allow your breath to slow naturally by slowly counting to 5 as you inhale. 3, 4, 5, and as you exhale. 2, 3. Inhale from feel the ribs move together, pushing the navel all the way to the spine, and then exhale. Oh. Inhale from the bottom up, big belly into the heart. Feel your heart expand into your eyes clearing, cool and sparkling. And then exhale again from the top. Chin drops and the chest and the shoulders drop. So inhale from that bottom up, proud heart, sparkling eyes, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale from the face, from the chest, from the belly, pushing it out. Keeping your eyes closed or your gaze down at your feet. Take a scan the body from the top of the head to the tips of the fingers and toes and allow your breath just to go back to normal. Its normal rhythm. Inhale, exhale. Scanning your body inside your mind, just imagining this light flowing from the top of your crown of your head all the way down through your whole body until it reaches your toes. And now keep closed or softly gazing toward the mouth or the nose. Move into some neck rolls. As you drop your chin to chest, moving your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale as you roll back, left ear to left shoulder and down. So on the inhale, you're moving to the right side with the neck and back. Exhale, left side and down, chin to chest. Go ahead and start making these nice little neck rolls at your own pace. Chin to chest, inhale, ear to shoulder and back. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder and down. Pulling, continuing, breath in through the nose. Letting those shoulders drop. And I know you hear snapping and crackling and popping. I do. And that's okay, because just know that you're releasing stagnant energy and emotion. And on the next inhale, drop the chin to chest and just pause. I am safe. I am shining. I am breathing. And now go ahead. These neck rolls go to the opposite direction. Inhaling to the left and back. Exhaling to the right and down, chin to chest. Not restricting any movement, just engaging your breath, roll neck, inviting those snaps and those crackles and pops, allowing your breath to be the movement, to be the dance. And on your next exhale, go ahead and get that right ear to right shoulder and then chin to chest and just pause here. Inhale and exhale. I am whole. I am energy. I am movement. Now inhale and lift your gaze back to center. Raise your right, separate those fingers as wide as you can. Looking up at that right hand, find that middle finger. And as you exhale, float that hand down to the mat right next to your right hip. And place your hand on the mat with that middle finger pointing straight out of your side. And to the side. As you inhale, lift the left hand up towards the ceiling. Shoulder drops back and down. Gaze up at that left middle finger and engaging your pelvic floor. Once again, push that navel towards the spine. Maybe that's nice and tall. Gaze up at that left hand. Raise your eyebrows. Bat those little eyelashes. Let some light in. I'm happy. I'm lifted. I'm lit. And now, go ahead and reach out and lean on to the right. Maybe you're going to pull that right elbow all the way down to the mat, keeping your engagement with your pelvic, and just feel that stretch in the left. Okay? Don't bother if you can't get that elbow down to the mat. Just feel the stretch in the left side. Reaching over, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, reach up, exhale, bend it over, and then go ahead and bring those arms right back up to the sky. Both arms, wiggle those fingers. Take the left hand now, put that down on the mat. The right hand is now lifting. Lean over with the right. And again, you're vulnerable, you're opening, and you're safe. And on that exhale, that left hand is going to float a little bit further. Again, maybe you're going to bring that left elbow down to the mat, maybe not. But just keep that stretch. Keep reaching. Go ahead, keep that right shoulder back. Rolling it back. Gazing maybe up at that right middle finger or down at that left middle finger. Go ahead and raise those eyebrows, bat those eyelashes. I am silly, I am flirtatious, I am playful. And as you gaze down, again at that left hand, keep that stretch just a little bit more. Did you know that your gaze is what's affecting your mood? If you're gazing down at that left hand, you're calming your mind. But if your eyes are lifted, you're kind of just setting a whole new intention for yourself. And you're going to clear away a blue mood by just lifting those eyes and looking up at that right hand. Now, on your next inhale, push away with the left side. Both hands are now reaching up to the ceiling. Shoulders are back and down, engaging that pelvic floor again. Tilt your head back a little. Look up at your hands. Let those shoulders roll back and down. And as you exhale, push your palms together. Fold those two fingers, index fingers, up towards the sky, kind of like you're a clock arm. Just go ahead and tick, tick, tick over to the right, almost as if you're at the 1 o'clock position, and then maybe inhale, pulling down, and exhale as you stretch over. Inhale and lift, exhale and stretch. See if you 2 o'clock, maybe even that 3 o'clock. It's okay if you bend the elbows. Just feel again that stretch in the left. Inhale, lift, exhale, pull it down, keeping those sit bones engaged. Inhale, lift back to center. Relax those shoulders back. Inhale and stretch it out. Exhale over now to your left. See if you can find that 11 o'clock spot now. Maybe even down to the 10. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you pull down. Now go ahead and bring the arms back up. We've broken out some of that energy. Let go of the grip with your hands. Shake those little fingers out. Let those hands come down to the mat for a moment. Shoulders, if that helps you feel a little bit loose, because like I said, we're creating some energy. We're releasing some stagnant energy. And now go ahead. We've just kind of let go of some of the stories and the tension that's been held up in those shoulders. We needed to break some of that energy up. Imagine that you breathe into those spaces that feel warm and sweep away tension. Inhale, exhale, release. Take the left hand now, place it over the right knee. Take the right hand, place it behind your body, and just give yourself a nice twist as you inhale. Lift the spine. As you exhale, twist and look back over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, twist over that right shoulder. Go ahead and release those hands now. Take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind. Again, inhale, lifting the spine. Exhale, twisting and looking behind you. Inhale, lifting the spine. Exhale, twisting, looking behind you. Inhale again and come back to center. Pelvic floor. We have kind of worked on a little bit of that energy in our shoulders now. We've done some nice twists with our sides and our arms. go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. We're going to work ourselves into a tabletop position. You can, it's just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Another way to do this may be to have your seat resting on your heels with your hands down on the mat. Either way is correct. You find yourself in a tabletop position or a seated on your heels position looking towards your hand. As you inhale, you breathe in, and then you crunch on the exhale. Right shoulder towards right hip, looking back at the right heel. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, now crunch left shoulder over to the left hip, back at the left heel. Inhale, back to center. And now exhale, crunch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, crunch to the left. Go ahead and keep doing the inhales are at center. Exhale is to one side crunch. Do this pace. Keep moving. Inhaling, exhaling. If you hear snap, crackles, or pops, remember that is simply stagnant energy being released from the body. We love that. We're sweeping in clear, clean air, healing air, breath, and allowing it to flow through our body. Now on your next inhale, when you're back at center, I want you to stay for a moment here. Take in a nice deep breath, and I want you now to just go ahead. We've been twisting, we've been wringing out, but now we are going to push all that air out. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale, push all that air out. Push, push, push. And then inhale, lift your left leg straight out and your right hand straight out. Now another way to do this is maybe you have a right finger and a left toe on the ground. Maybe you do have a good balance. It's whatever's more for you, but I want that right arm stretching out, that left leg stretching out while we are in this crazy tabletop position, stretching, stretching, stretching. I am trying. I am reaching. I am powerful. Bring those limbs back to the mat. Let's go ahead and we're going to gaze forward. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, left arm and right arm shoot out. We are moving now in the opposite direction. Distribution on each limb. If you feel your weight more on your hands or your feet, just, again, drop down to a toe or finger, whatever is the most comfortable here. Again, I'm trying. I am still reaching, and I am powerful. So gaze forward and go ahead and look down, bring those limbs back down into our tabletop position. And I want you to keep the shoulders back, and I want you to take an inhale, curl your toes under, and kick it back into a down dog. And find the most comfortable position here. Find equal distribution on those feet and on those hands. Now that you're here, maybe you have to adjust how close you are together with the feet and hands. Maybe you move the feet further apart. Maybe you move the hands further apart. Maybe you're bending your knees a little. Keep understanding and remembering that choice is key here. You give yourself permission to have the power of choice and do what makes you feel solid, feel strong with your arms and your legs. Again, I am powerful, I am intelligent, and I am grateful for this moment that I am giving myself. Inhaling and exhaling here. And get those feet up towards your hands. Hop, step, jump, whatever it takes to get here. And then on the inhale, I want you to just go ahead and stand all the way up. Arms up to the sky, bring heart center. What we're going to do now is we are going to exhale, forward fold, inhale, come halfway up, and then just grab our elbows, kind of like a rag doll in here, but keep the neck and the shoulders nice and loose. We're in our nice little rag doll position, dangling our head, Go ahead and grab those elbows, bounce and sway like a rag doll. We're warming up the backs of our legs and our lower back. We're hinging at the hips. Maybe you need to bend those knees to feel comfortable. But I want you to inhale and come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to move into some sun salutes now. And these are simply some postures that come right after another, one right after another. I'm going to show you these postures. We're going to build some internal heat, and we're going to move quickly through these postures. But remember, choice is key. So as I'm calling these out, and I'm calling these movements, and I'm moving, you move at your own pace. You do what feels comfortable to you. Skip whatever pieces you need. Set your own rhythm. Move through your yoga practice. Whatever makes you feel good. Now I want you to go ahead and inhale, reach up. Let's rock a couple IMs here. I'm doing this, I'm breathing, and I am amazing. Exhale, walk, step, or jump, or get those feet down to the back of the mat. Hands are at the front of the mat. You're in what would be like a high push-up, and then I want you to inhale and tuck those elbows in. As you let your body go down into a low push-up, go ahead and let the body touch the mat as you lean forward and lift into our up dog. Curl the toes, exhale, and come into our down dog. All right, we're going to do this a little bit faster. So I want you to hop, skip, or jump the feet to the top of the mat where your hands are. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands. Pop the feet back into that high plank. Inhale, elbows in. Up dog, inhaling, shining your heart, curling the toes. Exhale, back into the down dog. And now in this down dog, one more time, bringing those feet up towards the hand. Hop, skip, jump, whatever it takes. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead, back, hands on the mat, into that high push-up again. Elbows in, inhale, down into that up dog. Curl the toes, tuck it for that down dog. Taking a breath here. I am doing this. I am flexible and I am strong. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk, step, or jump the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Bring them down to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step, or jump those feet to the back. Inhale, tucking those elbows in. Up dog, your heart. Exhale, curling those toes, kicking it back into our down dog. I am love, I am calm, and am letting go. Now inhale and look up. Exhale, walk, step, or jump those feet to the top of the mat again. Inhale, halfway lift. Sweep the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart and pause. Do you feel some internal heat? That is exactly what we're looking for. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Tuck your tailbone under. Exhale, I want you to sweep your hands up and squat into an imaginary chair. We've done what is called Sun A. These are Sun B when we have this nice fancy little chair. So you're reaching up with your arms, you're bent down into an imaginary chair. Gaze up and notice how solid your feet are feeling right now. Maybe you're bending the knees a little more. Maybe you're not standing completely up, but you're kind of almost standing. Pull that chair down. Get yourself kind of pushing yourself into a new level if you can. Now, go ahead, engaging that pelvic floor. As you exhale, straighten your legs, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands, kick it back into that high plank. Inhale, elbows in, up dog. Exhale, curl the toes into the down dog, but we're not going to rest here. We're going to take our right foot, kicking it out into the sky behind us. Bring that right foot up next to your right hand, turning that left foot just a little bit because we're setting ourselves up, pushing off with our hands. It's known as a warrior position. Let me just show you. Your right knee might be over your right elbow. Your left foot just kind of slightly to give you some nice balance here. And your arms are out. This is our little bit of a modified warrior for those of you who may or may not have seen normal yoga. In trauma recovery yoga, like I said, this is about comfort. This is about choice. And this is about practice. We are using yoga as medicine, not pain. So whatever feels good to get that stretch in the legs, those arms nice and out, flip your right hand now over so that it can feel the weight of this imaginary bag of glitter. Weighing your hand down. Take your left hand and put it on your left thigh. And now take that right hand full of glitter and then pop it up and over your body. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, wheel means come down to the mat. Take that right leg back. You're in a high plank. Go ahead and tuck the elbows in for that low plank. Up dog. Inhale, and then curl the toes. Exhale into the down dog. And in this down dog, now we're kicking our left leg out, bringing the left foot forward, turning the right foot, and we're going to stand back up into a warrior the opposite side. So now you have your left knee maybe over that left ankle, your right foot just a little bit twisted so that you have the balance you need to stand in this warrior. Arms are out, and again, take that hand that's over the knee. It's our left this time. Imagine you've got a nice big heavy bag of glitter. Take the right hand down to the right thigh, and now take that left hand and just pop that glitter all over your body. Isn't it lovely? It's imaginary glitter that you don't have to clean up. Those of us with children know what I'm talking about. Feeling that stretch. Go ahead and take the arms now. Windmill them down to the mat. Leg back. You're in that high plank again. Low plank, pulling those elbows in. Up dog. And then exhale, curling those toes. And we're back into our down dog. Woo! I am warrior. I am opening. I am bull. I want you to go ahead and gaze forward and walk, step, or get your feet jumping to the top of that mat with your knees bent. Inhale, reach up for the sky, back into that chair pose again. How does it feel? Does it feel a little different now? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel more strength in your legs? Do you feel more strength in your chair? Go ahead, standing nice and tall. Bringing those hands to center, heart center. Inhale, seat, sweep the hands up. Lower your seat again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down into that high plank with those legs back. Inhale with those elbows in. Up dog. Curl the toes, coming into our down dog. I am safe. I am happy. I am powerful. Now exhale, walk, step, or jump. Keeping those knees bent, reach for the sky, back into our chair pose again. Hopefully it's feeling different, but better. Hopefully the confidence is building in this chair. Keeping our nice chair pose, standing up straight, pulling back down into that pose again. Seeing if we can get a little deeper in our chair. Bringing the hand center. Go ahead. Inhale, standing all the way up, arms up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down into our high plank. Elbows in. Inhale for our up dog with that stretch. Curl those toes under. Come into a down dog. And now, however you want to do it, I want you to just go ahead and get your knees down to the mat. Inhale as you sweep your hands up to the sky, gazing up and engaging that pelvic floor. Keep your and away from those ears. They're not earrings. So here you are. It's kind of like a modified child's pose, a little bit like what we were doing earlier in our tabletop. For those of us who didn't want to be on a complete table, we could have brought our seat to our heels. As you're sitting in this position, I want you to imagine that within your arms, there is the most beautiful, eco-friendly balloon in whatever color is your absolute favorite. It is clean and it is bright and it is ready to float away. Now you have a big marker in your hand and I want you to take it and write all over your balloon. I want you to write a woe from the past, the things that are holding you back from presence and peace today. These are things that you cannot control and you are not responsible for, but they are making you uncomfortable. And so today is the day, since they are no longer your responsibility and they never were your responsibility, today is the day to let it go. So what are you waiting for? Just write it all down and we're going to give it away. We're going to lift our balloon up and we are going to let it float away. Time to give it up. On your inhale, lift up a little higher, and on your exhale, separate your hands more. Blow that balloon away. Shine your light on it. Blow it away and watch as it gets smaller and smaller. I am letting go. I am free. Go ahead and take your hands down to your mat. Go ahead and kick your feet back into a high plank. All the way down for low plank. And up dog, curling those toes into our down. And then just go ahead and bring those knees back to the mat again. Same position. Heels on our seat, seat on our heels. Arms in the air. You now have another beautiful, biodegradable, eco-friendly balloon. Again, your favorite color. Clean and bright, ready to float away. You've got that marker. We're going to write all over our balloon, but this time we're going to write our dreams. We're going to write the visions and the dreams that we've had, but we're allowing them to build up inside of ourselves. We're going to write that down and we're going to release it to the universe. Secretly, we are screaming, I am ready. And so on our inhale, we're going to lift that balloon up just a little higher. We're going to exhale and release it to the universe, silently screaming, I'm ready, I'm accepting. Separate your hands. Shine your light on that balloon. Blow it away. Watch as it gets smaller and smaller. I am set free. I am ready. I am accepting. So exhale with your hands down to the mat. Inhale, kick your feet back. Exhale into your high plank. Inhale, elbows in, that low plank, shining your light of your heart, up dog, curling the toes. Exhale for down dog, and rock some I ams here. I am special. I am unique. I am unstoppable. Now, bring your feet up towards your hands and go ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Tailbone tucked into that seated position again. Exhale, palms to heart center. Stand tall. Inhale, reaching up, pulling yourself down to that chair again. keeping that tailbone tucked. Standing all the way up, inhale, exhale, hands. I want you to go ahead and take your feet. Make sure they are hip distance apart now. I want us to build a mountain. One piece at a time, we're going to build a mountain from the ground up. Notice your feet. Inhale and lift all your toes up off that mat. Let your kneecaps feel engaged. Let your quads feel engaged. Separate your fingertips. Shine your palms forward. Shoulder blades start to get laced up like they're shoelaces. Behind you, your heart feels stretched. Tucking your chin, take a deep breath. From your toes to your eyes, feel your breath in your entire body, and then exhale. Push the breath out the bottom of your feet like you're trying to just shoot off your mat. Inhale. From the toes to the eyes, push, push, push. I'm going to count backwards, and when I get to 1, go ahead and release every muscle and your breath. 3, 2, 1. Now, do you notice any changes? How's everything feeling? Do you feel some heat? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold and hinge at your hips. Inhale, come, but find a bind. So take your hands. Maybe you're going to wrap your hands around your 2 big toes. Maybe you're going to go ahead and just stick your hands under the front of your feet. Whatever it takes. Knees may need to be bent here, but you're finding a bind. On your inhale, you're lifting that spine, and on your exhale, you're just pulling in nose to knees. Inhale, lifting that spine. Exhale, nose to knees. Whew. Inhale, lifting that spine. Exhale, nose to knees. Release the bind. And now, go ahead and start tick, tick, tick. Slowly, slowly. Inhale, slowly. Inhale slowly, tick, tick, ticking until you're eventually going to be standing all the way up. Inhale, inhale. Once you come all the way up, slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, reach those arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Grab another bind. Maybe it is the hands all the way up, grabbing those big toes. But as you inhale, you're lifting, and as you exhale, you're bringing nose to knees. Inhale is a lift. Exhale is nose to knees, pulling it in. Inhale is a lift. Exhale is nose to knees, pulling it in. Exhale it out. Inhale slowly. Slowly, hands on hips. Slowly bringing your inhale. Slowly. Tick, tick, tick. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhaling. Slowly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale into that high plank. Inhale, elbows in for the low plank. Shining your heart up, dog. Tucking those toes into the down dog. I am peaceful. I am powerful. This time, walk, step, or jump your feet through your hands. Go ahead and come to a seat position. Place the bottoms of your feet together like they are a book. Doesn't matter how far apart they are from your body, whatever is going to be comfortable. Just walking your sit bone forward and holding onto your feet like a book. Tuck your elbows toward and let your chin drop as you engage your pelvic floor. As you exhale, open those feet like a book, just a little wider, feeling a squeeze. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold. Just kind of lean forward. So it's an inhale of lifting the spine and an exhale of folding forward closer to the feet. Inhale is lifting the spine. Exhaling, leaning forward, keeping your shoulders back and down. Exhale, pulling your chest towards your feet. Inhale, and then exhale, pulling those feet closer, deeper, closer to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release the bind, let the head hang, and just lift your spine back up slowly. We're going to build a boat now. And what I'd like you to do in this time as we're building a boat is place your feet on the floor about 1/2 leg distance from your seat. And your hands can be right next to your bottom, right on the mat, maybe behind your hips or beside your hips. Whatever type of boat is your favorite. It could be a rowboat, it could be a sailboat. We're just going to let it float towards the ceiling or towards the wall in front of us. And we're going to inhale and lift our feet up off the ground. And we're going to lift our hands up off the floor. Another way to do this, maybe you need to put your hands behind your thighs to give you some stability. Either way, what we're looking for here is a shake. And please let me tell you, this shake is wonderful. It may not feel wonderful right now, but the shake is letting go of fear. The shake is letting go of uncomfortable energy. So if you can stretch those legs out and stretch those arms out in this boat that you're building, and you're feeling a shake, welcome the shake. Inhale and lift and lean back. Whatever you have to do to find that shake, a tremor in your body, that shake is your body releasing fear, letting go of fear. Now cross the ankles, take your hands down to the mat, let the feet come down, pop up your seat, and then release the seat back, uncross your feet. And now lift those feet and lift those hands, woo, for a second boat. The fear that's keeping us, holding us back from doing things, that is uninvited. Fear is uninvited. It's time to evict it. You are the boss of your body, so feel that shake. Lean back, cross those ankles, put the hands down, feet to the floor, lift the seat. One more boat. Let your body shake. Imagine the fear leaving your body. You are scaring fear away. That is how powerful you are. Woo! Feeling that shake, leaning back just a tinge, straightening the legs if you can, then cross those ankles, put those feet down, lift your seat, release your boat. Did you feel the burn in your belly? You are brave and you are unstoppable. Now exhale, hands down. Take a deep breath. Kick those legs back. Hands on the mat in front of you if you can. Get the feet behind you. We're going to go back into a high plank. We're going to pull our elbows in. Low plank. Looking up, up dog. Feeling the stretch. The back is really welcoming this now. Curl the toes. Then come back in to our down dog. Now I want you to just go ahead and exhale one piece at a time. Your whole body is going to come down to the mat. Your knees, your hips, your entire body onto the mat. And I want you to end up with that left ear touching the mat. Your whole body is on the mat. It's like a thermal scan of your body. And you've got your left ear. Ooh, what is that sound? It's your heartbeat. Your heart is beating just for you. This may be one of the first times you've actually taken a moment just to notice the beat of your own heart. It beats for you every day, all day. And this may be the first chance I had to say thank you. I am grateful for my heart. Inhale and lift your gaze and turn and put your right ear down to the mat now. As you inhale and you exhale, you just continue to hear your heart and notice all that energy. Inhale and lift your gaze. Exhale, pushing up onto your hands and knees. Toes together, separating your knees so that you can fold forward into what we call child's pose. And I want to invite you to put your forehead on the mat. You may want to go ahead and cup your hands together to have your forehead on the mat. Maybe that's easier, more comfortable. Maybe you can just reach those arms out and put the forehead directly on the mat. But what I'm inviting you to do now is to just roll your forehead back and forth, massaging the center of your forehead on the mat. As you massage your forehead on the center of the mat, again, directly on the mat, or maybe you're making a cup with your hands, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. As you're doing this, understand that you are gently massaging your forehead, and that is your planning center. That's the logic center. And I want you to breathe in and send that breath like a forehead. The reason we're doing that is we're imagining all of our uncomfortable thoughts to be paper tigers. And we're sending these paper tigers, we're setting these paper tigers on fire with our breath. And as you exhale, you're sweeping away the ashes of all of those uncomfortable thoughts with a cool, moist breeze. Again, breathe in through the nose and set those remaining paper tigers on fire. Exhale, breathe those ashes, clearing them away out of your forehead, out of your planning center, out of your logic center. When you clear them away, happiness has room, plenty of room to fill that forehead. One more time, big inhale, massaging that forehead, big exhale. We have cleared away those paper tigers. Now walk your arms back, sweep your feet out in front of you. Pull your knees in towards your chest for a nice little hug. And then roll onto your back, feet to the floor. Get those shoulders nice and grounded into the mat. We're going to do a real simple inversion. Even if you're pregnant, you can do this inversion to help you sleep and release uncomfortable feelings in that sciatica from the pregnancy. What you're going to do is take your palms to the mat, shoulders ground into the mat, and take your legs and pull them up, 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 flat feet as if you're walking on the ceiling. This simple inversion can be very helpful to relax and calm and release anxiety. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and bend the knees, bring the feet down to the mat. Making sure that the palms are grounded to your mat. Make sure your shoulders are nice and grounded to your mat. Go ahead and push the feet up off the mat and put those feet back up in the air. Flex the feet as if they are walking on the ceiling, feeling the stretch in the legs. Taking a breath in, inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and release those legs, feet down, and now go ahead and take the legs all the way down to the mat. Just lay completely flat on your mat. Find yourself in a comfortable position for our closing meditation. Give yourself this gift. Find yourself, whatever's making you feel comfortable, or whatever position makes you feel comfortable for our closing meditation, give yourself this gift. Remain lying on your back. If you're sick of hearing my voice, tune me out. But choose a soft gaze or close your eyes. And just start to scan your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers down to your toes. Notice all the energy you've created today. Start at your forehead and imagine that there is a flashlight just starting to scan your body slowly, 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 starting at the crown of your head, the forehead. Allow that light to start in your imagination. Just see it in your mind's eye as it just covers your entire body piece by piece. So there you are, laying flat on your mat, and the light is now shining down towards your nose, towards your mouth, towards your chin, towards your shoulders, scanning towards your torso, down towards your hips, to your legs, to your knees, ankles, and to your feet. As you lay on your mat, notice the unwinding, the unraveling, the melting away, and the letting go. As you lay in your meditation, allow yourself to see a gratitude slideshow. Allow yourself to see images in your mind of things that make you happy. What makes you happy? Yourself to see these images, allow these images to float through your mind. And while these images of happiness are floating through your mind, listen to these words and perhaps repeat them silently to yourself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to me. May strength come to me. May harmony come to me. May my family be well, happy, peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come. May my friends be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my friends be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my enemies be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May all living things be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May the entire world be filled with love and peace. Now inhale as you reach up, stretch and pull your legs in to give yourself a hug. Roll to one side, and as you exhale, keep your eyes soft as you come to a seated position with your arms at heart center as we close our practice. Inhale and exhale, inhaling through the nose, filling the body with grace and gratitude. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you feel some cleared space of unwanted stagnant energy and that you are filled with more happiness and peace. I want to share with you that if you visit our YouTube channel, find a link to our Facebook, and Trauma Recovery Yoga Method is going to be doing another online workshop. These workshops are full for you just to learn more about the method and to create some more inner peace within yourself. You don't have to want to become a yoga teacher to take these workshops. And there's going to be a workshop on the 27th and 28th of May. Maybe it's 28th and 29th. I apologize, but please visit our YouTube, Facebook for Trauma Recovery Yoga, and even the Instagram. All of our social media have links to our online workshops. Again, thank you for sharing this space with me. I'm here every Monday at 10:30 Pacific. There's also several links on this YouTube channel that you can find other flows of the Trauma Recovery Yoga Method. We even do a chair sequence where you can be sitting comfortably in a chair if a mat is uncomfortable for you. Again, I just invite you to have a day full of grace and full of gratitude for the space and time you've given to yourself.
Namaste.